Donald Trump is a lame duck president.
People after the election last week can sort of smell lame duckedness on him.
Is it possible Trump is a lame duck?
No, Trump is not a lame duck president. He is doing a lot of harm every day that he is in power. Donald Trump is carrying out murder in the Caribbean and threatening war with Venezuela. Donald Trump is threatening and actively working and moving to steal the next election. Donald Trump has labeled anyone who is opposed to him and his fascist regime as domestic terrorists. Bovino just landed boots on the ground in Charlotte, North Carolina to begin another round of shock and awe ICE raids and roundups of our immigrant sisters and brothers. This is not lame duck. This is a threat to humanity. If we have allowed ourselves to become numb and normalized to our neighbors being dragged through the streets and disappeared and put in handcuffs, to have masked, unidentified, jackbooted thugs hunting people with brown skin, then what have we become if this is normal to us and this is not seen as a 5-alarm fire, an emergency that we all have to act urgently to stop now and not just pine for the days when it's going to fall on its own?
It does feel like it's at least possible that this week could be a week we look back on and say, you know, the wheels did finally come off this fucking thing.
Look, there is something real that people are trying to make sense of.
It's not just Marjorie Taylor Greene. There is a major rift within the Republican Party right now.
For so long, it seemed as though there was nothing Trump could do that would affect his base. It seems that there's at least not cracks, maybe the beginnings of some tremors.
You see some of the splits and divisions, which could be split all the way open and could be part of removing this regime from power, but that only happens if the people act from below. It is not that complicated. Everywhere in the world, when people want to unseat hated dictators, you go to the Capitol, you surround the seats of power, and you demand they must go. So instead of telling yourself Trump is a lame duck president, confront the reality that this is fascism, and the decent people who refuse to accept it need to stop being a lame duck people and be part of those who are fighting for the fall of this fascist regime by flooding Washington, D.C. through mass nonviolent mobilization demanding Trump must go now.